What is up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. I have my little buddy here today because he decided he wanted to be part of the video. He wouldn't stop playing my makeup brushes, so he's going to be part of it today. So seeing as St. Patrick's Day is tomorrow, I figured I would do a little St. Patrick's Day inspired makeup look, something within the green and gold tones, and just to set the mood, you know, spring is coming, so just to get a little light in everybody's day. So if this is something you'd like to watch, please continue watching. We're going to start by priming our eyes with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Eye Primer. So for the eyes, I am going to be using a few different palettes. The first palette I'm going to use is the Norvina Mini Palette number 2. And I'm going to go in with this green shade in the middle. And I'm just going to plunk that in my crease and blend everything out. Make sure everything is blended very nicely. And then we're just going to connect it from our outer corner to this area to make that kind of wing shape. So there we have it. It's very bright and vibrant. So now that we are looking just a little bit crazy, we're gonna go in with this green shade to deepen things up. And we're really focusing this color on the outer corner. So now that we have it nice and deepened up, I'm going to take this shade right here and just plunk it on that part right beside the shade that we just did, and just blend these two colors in together. I'm really loving how vibrant these colors are and how the camera is picking it up. It's absolutely amazing. And the green in the James Charles palettes, I love the greens. I find in his palette, it's like very hit or miss with some of the shades. Like the blue ones, I'm like, they're kind of chalky and patchy, but the green ones, I love them. All right, so now for this inner portion, I know I want to do a gold glitter. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take a mix of these two shades right here, and I'm just going to apply it to kind of give myself a base for the gold shimmery shade. So I'm just going to take that on a flat packing brush, just alternate between colors, and then just apply it on the lid. And when doing this, I am really doing like the fake cut crease. We know that I like doing that, so it's just going to give us this really nice kind of tan base for the gold shade that we do want to go in with afterwards. Alright, so now this is what it does look like. I'm trying to figure out which gold I want to go in with. So the gold that I'm going to go in with is with one of my favorite palettes. If you guys know me, I am obsessed with pineapples. So the shade, I don't have the shade names, but I'm going to go in with this one right here. It's a very nice gold one. However, before I do go in with that shade, I'm going to use my NYX glitter glue and put it all over. I'm only focusing the glitter glue on the brown tan shade. It's such a pretty gold shade. It's pigmented. This palette smells absolutely amazing. I'm pretty sure you can't get it anymore, but I might be wrong. But like, it's just so nice and glittery. And then, like we always do, I'm just going to go back in with the James Charles green shade and just blend the two colors in together. And you're just going ever so lightly to blend them in without taking away the opaqueness of the glitter shade. So it's just enough to say that yes, they are blended. Alright, so now that that is done, I'm going to go back in with that same pineapple palette and I'm going to grab the black shade and I'm going to do the thinnest line of eyeshadow liner very close to my lashes, so that way it's going to hide the band of my fake lashes. So when you're trying to get as close as you can to your actual lashes, the way that you place the brush on your eyelid is going to have a huge impact. So if you go directly towards, you're going to have your thicker line, but if you go with the brush kind of pointing more upwards, it'll help you get the most precision and make like a skinnier line. Alright, so now that we do have that beautiful black line of liner, I'm going to go do my mascara and my false lashes off camera. The false lashes I am using are the ones from last video. They're the Shop Miss A 3D Faux Mink in the style Jackie. They're from AOA Studio. This is what the box does look like. Super comfortable and affordable lashes. If you guys are just looking for a cheap pair of lashes to wear, these ones, honestly, they were so comfortable, and even though they're dramatic, they didn't feel heavy at all. So I'm going to go do that off camera, and then I'll come back to you to finish up with the face. So now that the lashes are on, we're going to go in with our Anastasia Beverly Hills pomade for the brows. This is in the shade Ash Brown. And I'm just going to brush out my eyebrows. And then just to make sure that they're really set in place, I'm going to go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Eyebrow Gel in clear. My favorite brow gel for holding your brows in place. So now that they're on and this is done, we can finally move on to the face. So to prime, I'm going to go in with the same as usual, my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. Just warm it up in my hands. Alright, that step is done. Next, I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Superstay Foundation. This is in the shade Natural Ivory. If you want a foundation that's going to last you all day, have a nice finish, even on dry skin, this finish is absolutely gorgeous. Alrighty, and now for concealer, I have the NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer in the shade Vanilla, which is light 2. A lot of people, it's like very hit or miss with this concealer. I find a lot of people, they either enjoy it or they don't. Some say it's the most creasing concealer they've ever tried. Personally, I like this one. I haven't had any issues with it. All, again, makeup varies depending on your skin type. Whether it works for one person or it doesn't, all depends on your skin type and how your skin reacts to the products. So now I'm going to go in with my Ciate London Loose Setting Powder. Change it up a little bit from Miss Laura Mercier. So now that that is done, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a small little brush like this. I'm going to take the dark green shade and then I'm going to transition it into the lighter green shade, and I'm just going to smoke out my under eye. So now we have like this really pretty blend of color under the eyes. So now I'm going to go in with the rest of my face. This I absolutely loved. It's the AOA Studio Fix Contour Stick. If you guys didn't watch my video on AOA Studio or Shop Miss A, go check it out now. This stick is from there, and honestly, it is amazing. I love cream contours, and the one that I've been using was the cream contour from Huda Beauty, but this one, I just love it. When you are blending out contours, you always want to make sure to buff it upwards and not downwards, because it'll lift your face up rather than bringing it down. Alright, so next, because we just did our cream contour with this very easy blendable stick that is literally only $1.29, I think, we're now going to contour with Miss Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. Taking that on my big fluffy brush, and we're just going to make ourselves look like we've been on vacation. So now that we look like we took a trip to the south, we're going to go ahead and bronze up our cheeks. So I'm going to be using my Milani Baked Powdered Blush in the shade Berry Amour. This one, I already tried it. I liked it. It has a shimmer in it. So if you want to go with a highlight and you don't like too much shimmers, this will be enough to be your blush and highlight, but if you're someone who loves highlight like I do, you're gonna just kind of do a mix of both, but don't go too heavy-handed with the blush. So it's just like very, very pretty. I love this color, and especially for the summer, it makes a really nice pop of color. Now for the highlight, I'm gonna go in with my Fenty Beauty highlight. We know and we love her. Alright, so now for the last thing, it's our lips. I'm going to be using the ColourPop Lippie Pencil in the shade Curve 2. So it's kind of a dusty rose brown type of shade. Oh my god, I completely forgot that I didn't blend out my contour. When I'm editing this video, I'm gonna have to go back and see if you guys saw the contour under there the entire time. That is so funny. So make sure you do all your contour before you do your lips. And now for the lipstick, I'm going to go in with the Charlotte Tilbury lipstick in the shade Happy Peach. It is this beautiful peach color. It is just this really, really gorgeous color. They're super creamy and super comfortable. The longevity of it, I'm not too sure. I haven't worn it for a full day, but they're just super comfy. So this is the final look I have come up with for the St. Patrick's Day inspired makeup look. If you guys do like funky stuff like this, summer is coming, and now the more crazy, dramatic, colorful looks are gonna start coming out. They're more geared towards summer for myself. I don't like wearing those funky shades in the winter. So I'll definitely have some more videos of that coming up. So if you guys did like this video, please give it a big, big thumbs up. And if you aren't subscribed to my channel already, why? Please subscribe. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys!